Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my little world. As you can see, I've been picking flowers again because the flower stand has been empty for a while, and I just I haven't had the oomph to kind of get back to making bouquets to put out there. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to turn you around here. That's part of what I've been doing today. Getting the flower stand going again, because we're still in full bloom here at the flower farm. But can you feel the shift? Like, I know I harp on this all the time, but as somebody who's sensitive to all the things going on in the ethers, all the invisible things that we can't see, and I'm really sensitive to that. And I know that I've mentioned this several times, that we are in a very energetically potent time right now. We are in a big shift. Eclipse season is knocking me for a loop. I blame it on that anyway, because I don't have anything else to blame it on. And tonight is the second eclipse in 2 weeks, and that just brings a lot of energies. I've had insomnia off and on for about 2 weeks now. Lots going on. There's a lot shifting, and it just causes a lot of upheaval and, kind of reminding that when things are shifting and life is changing, and for the better, for the good, it's a little messy and uncomfortable in the process. And matter of fact, I have a perfect example of what I'm talking about. So on that note, let me take you over to this situation. Turn you around. This is the greenhouse, and I know I showed this before in a few other videos, but it used to be just storage of junk because we weren't using it as a greenhouse. And so we decided to take the sides off and the front and turn it into a covered picnic, barbecue, potluck area. However, in order to do that, the sides had to come off, and then the support beams are needing to be redone. You can see it's just, what a disaster, right? It looks terrible. But it has to, the old saying, it has to get worse before it gets better. So in order to turn it into this beautiful thing that we're envisioning, everything has to be torn up. They look at up top, they've got some support braces going, and it's just in disarray right now. But there's a method to the madness, and there's a reason why this all has to be dismantled and all wrecked up before it can be put back together in the way that we're envisioning. I'm going to turn you back around again here. So to me, this is so representative of every area of my life right now. Let's go this way where we can talk a little better. It just is so representative of every area of my life right now. It is just like everything is being dismantled, torn apart, whatever. It is freaking messy and freaking uncomfortable, and I don't like it, but I also know that I'm trying to create something new. And in order to do that, I can't take the old with me, right? I've been really drawn lately to indoor projects, like cleaning out the pantry and setting up my apothecary and getting the firewood and the wood stove all ready, even though it's only August and we're still in, kind of heat wave. I'm excited to kind of go indoors and do those types of projects because I really enjoy them, but it's not time for that yet. We're still outside. We're still doing this. There's still work to do and wrap up before we can go indoors. There's still a lot of things that are just being torn up to be reassembled even better. And that is what I am keeping my sights on because it's true. And also, I wanted to show you what else I've been doing today. besides philosophizing about change and inward journeys and all that type of thing. This is remember, I guess it was a couple videos ago, I got my emergency kit and I decided the worst thing to do is get a bunch of emergency supplies and equipment and kits and never touch them until it's an emergency and you don't know how to use anything. So I decided to get my solar panels out and charge this battery, this little, I think it's 100 watts. And it works so good. I'm going to turn you around and you can see, I'm so excited about this. There's the solar panel. It's just set up super easy. You just plop it there brace it up. And then there's a cord from the generator that plugs into here. It goes in, and when this is plugged in from here, it's charging. And what does it say? It says we've got 36 watts, 45 watts going in right now. And the battery is 77% charged. And I already tried it out. I tried the little boom box that we have in that room. I plugged it in and it worked. And it said the battery said it would last for 17 hours playing that radio. And I was like, cool, this is great. So that's what I've kind of been doing today, along with picking flowers and all the other things. But yeah, so that's kind of what I just wanted to pop on and talk about today. One of the things that along the lines of, well, you can't take it with you. You can't, our like ways of being, thoughts, beliefs, attitudes, default settings, things that I'm trying to change. And this is an example that I came up with the last couple of weeks, noticing that sometimes I find myself rushing and hurrying. And then I stop and realize that I don't have a reason to rush or hurry. It's just a habit. It's a default setting. It's actually a trauma response. But that is something that I can't take into the new way that I'm going to be living. The new life that I'm going to be creating is very simple, very quiet, close to nature, very healthy. There's no hurry. Nature never hurries. Nature doesn't hurry. Today is what it is. So every once in a while, I'll catch myself like hurrying when I'm eating, as if I have to hurry and get done because I have somewhere to go or I have to get out of here, when I don't. I'm just so used to operating that way that it just kind of happens naturally. So anyway, little things that I'm just catching and going, okay, we need to slow down. We need to be aware. There's no hurry. This new life that I'm going to be living, I'm going to create a very healthy environment for myself. We don't need to hurry all the time. So I am trying to hurry and get this video done because the weather keeps changing every 10 minutes. And I've tried to do this video like 3 different times, and then it'll start raining and I got to pack my solar panel in and all the things. So I'm just trying to get this video done before it changes again, because here comes the wind and here come the clouds. So I think I'm going to get rained on. I better go. Anyway, let me know what you think about this wonderful eclipse season. I say that sarcastically, in the comments. Or if you even notice, but a lot of people are saying that they do. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to get to my flowers and talk to you next time. Bye.